Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Welcome back to Gemini Sun Tarot 1111. I have a little bit different setup today. I've got some nice natural light coming in, so I thought I would get on here this morning and while I have the natural light coming in and do your reading. This is going to be for Gemini for April 2020. Hope you guys are all doing well and finding ways to keep yourself occupied if you're home. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I think I'm going to use my traditional Rider-Waite for the main reading today, and then we'll do any clarifying using the Radiant Wise. And then at the end, I'm going to pull a card out of the Good Tarot. There are affirmations there, so I'll be reading that to you. So the sun came out today. I'm feeling particularly energized, which is great. Later, I plan to do some yoga and get on my treadmill and get some exercise. I have stairs that go upstairs to my upper level in my house. And I'm actually thinking about just going up and down the stairs like 5 times, for exercise. Just to keep myself active. I am postponing going out to the grocery store. I have a nice to have list, but they're really it's not essential, so I might just hang out a little bit longer. So I hope you all are doing well. You may recall, if you're a regular subscriber, that I am also a Gemini. I'm a June 10th Gemini. So if you're a Gemini, why don't you go ahead and post down below your birth month and date and find out who your birthday twin is. I am a Capricorn moon and a Gemini Venus, and I have a Libra ascendant. For a long time I thought I was Virgo ascendant, and I went back and I looked at my birth chart, Libra ascendant. So I'm really feeling a lot of what's going on here, especially with my Capricorn moon. I've got air and earth stuff going on in my chart, so it's been kind of crazy times, but we're going to get through this just like we get through everything else, so just be patient and take care. I'm going to do my Gemini Sun Tarot 1111 10 card spread. This position, though, you can't really see the cards, can you? Let me see if I can aim it down just a little bit. Sorry about that. There you go. You can see me and the cards, right? I'm sorry if it chops my head off a little. Yeah, let me just give it one more shuffle since I was talking. Do like, share, and subscribe if you're not a current subscriber. That helps the channel grow. It helps these messages get out to more people that need to hear it. Again, these are general readings. For more description, please check the description box below. This might be for one person. There might be pieces of this that resonate with what's going on or align with what's going on with you. Or nothing may align with you, in which case check your moon and your Venus. This is going to be for wherever Gemini falls in your chart. Nose is itching already. That happens sometimes with these readings. I might be referring just to my notebook and things because I like to write down certain things that might come up in the readings. So don't be too distracted by that. So let's go ahead and find out what the Geminis need to know for April 2020. And that was a little bit too much, so we'll wait. For Gemini, for April 2020, what are the messages, universe, that the Geminis need to know for April 2020? Also, do not mind my cat Olivia. She wanders around, she photobombs, we never know what she's doing. I think I see her back there right now. I got the sliding door open for her a little. A lot of cards are popping out. Let me pay attention here. Messages for Gemini, please, for April 2020. And you can see my energies are very scattered right now. Venus is moving around. We had the new moon in Aries. We're in Aries season. For Gemini. For Gemini for April 2020, please. What are the messages for Gemini for April 2020? This guy wants to come out for Gemini. Oh, there's our friend. Okay, one more card, please, for Gemini for April 2020. Too many. Just one card, please. One more card for Gemini for April 2020. Yeah, it's beautiful birds singing outside. It's a beautiful spring day. The equinox has come. So we have equal daylight, equal nighttime that day. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. We'll get into what's on the bottom of the deck as we move forward. This is just talking about someone returning from the past. Mercury has gone direct again. We might have gotten a message or something from someone in our past, or we might be wishing that things were like what they used to be like, right? And right now we're in a state of flux and uncertainty. So that doesn't surprise me. That is the foundation of the reading. So let me go through and explain these cards. We've got the Lovers in reverse. This is also Gemini. This is us. We've got the Ten of Wands. We've got the King of Cups. We have Judgment. We have the Star. Aquarius energy. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the Devil. We have the Seven of Cups. Death in reverse. The Four of Wands. So for those of you who are more familiar with tarot, you will recognize that you had quite a few major arcana cards. 5 to be exact. So half of the reading is major arcana. This just means when these cards come out that it's a very important message for you. So do pay attention, and let's see what we have going on here. So you've got the Lovers in reverse, and this does represent Gemini. This used to be called the Choice or the Decision card back in the day. You see, when it's in the upright, this is divine union. This is usually your long-term partner, your spouse, or your actual lover. In the reverse, it could represent that you have a decision that you have been unable to make about a love interest. It could mean that you are out of communication with your partner, or that you're having some sort of discord. And then right beside it, you have this Ten of Wands, which is burdens. So something is burdening you here with your partnership. The 10 represents the end of a cycle. 1 plus 0 equals 1, which means a new cycle is ready to begin. It also could be that you don't feel like you can go to your partner to ask them to help you with these burdens that you're having. You may be feeling emotionally burdened by some things as well. And here you have the King of Cups. This is also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is water energy. This is someone in authority that you go to. This is a very nice male energy. He is very emotionally stable and balanced. He's able to get people to do things just because he's a nice person. They help him out. And beside that, you have Judgment. So this is being open and vulnerable. This is, recognizing that the divine can help you or has information for you, and sometimes it's making a decision, right? Making a snap judgment about something. But if you don't make it, then the universe or the divine will make it for you. Beside that, you have the Star card. This is your hopes and your beliefs. This is when anything else happens in a reading. If the Star card comes out in the upright, everything's going to be okay. This also represents Aquarius. Actually, this year, the whole planet, we're moving into the age of Aquarius, December 21st. There are a lot of planets and constellations that are moving towards Aquarius right now. This is air. This is also an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this card specifically represents Aquarius. You see 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water. So that's intellect, emotions. The water is being poured and drawn forth from both of these different aspects. So this is complete harmony and balance, happiness. It's just a very good card. You may also have like someone with Aquarius energy in your field. You've got the 7 of Swords in reverse. Sorry, just trying to clear. some of this energy. So the Seven of Swords in reverse is casting aside or walking away from some behaviors that you might not have been too proud of, or you might be dealing with this person, this Aquarius, that you know, maybe you had some of these types of dealings with, or they were treating you that way. And I say that because then you have the devil, which is Capricorn energy. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn. This is Baphomet. He's throwing up his signs. He's, you know, we look at this usually as a very bad thing, but what it represents is the dark side of ourselves. This represents our compulsions, our obsessive tendencies. The lovers are here chained to him very loosely. They can get away if they want to. The female has grapes coming out of her tail. The man has fire. This is material things. This is lust. This is desire. This is toxicity. This is the relationship that's, you know, not taking place with integrity, right? Sneaky behavior. And it might be related to this Aquarius person, or it might be related to your hopes and beliefs coming out of this behaviors, or maybe you're recognizing that it's toxic, or you have these compulsions or obsessiveness towards this other individual. The next card you have is the Seven of Cups. This is the choices, the decisions, the options, the illusions. If you look into each cup, something in each cup is different. I tell people, be careful what you wish for, because some of the cups have victory, wealth, and material possessions, but there's also a snake and a dragon in a person's head. You know, is this person honest with you, or is there deceit? And the other cup has a red cloak over it. You know, we don't know what's in that cup. Be careful what you wish for, and you're in shadow. You're uncertain. You might be dreaming about these things. You might be imagining things. You know, you might be imagining what you feel could make you emotionally happy, and these are things that are up in the clouds. They're not really in your material realm right now. Death is reversed. So this is your inability to walk away from something, the inability to let something end so that you can move forward, because after death comes rebirth. And then the next card is the Four of Wands. So this is the long-term commitment. This is also like getting things done around your house and in a more, you know, material aspect, but this is happiness. This is, you know, the partner of your dreams, the celebration, you know, the 1111 portal. Everything is happy. Your people are celebrating for you in the background. You have your castle. You have victorious union. You know, maybe you're waiting for this person to come back to you. Then also at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. This is, you see he's got his pentacle over his chest. There goes Olivia. Where's she going? She's going down the hallway. Protecting his chest, protecting his resources, protecting his ego, protecting his material wealth. This is also resisting something. And the very next card is Temperance, which is the divine timing. I'll pull the next card too. It's the Knight of Cups. So you might be in this holding pattern, which many of us are. This is a very favorable reading, I have to tell you. It just looks like we're hanging on, waiting, getting ready to lay down some burdens, or the willingness to share our burdens with others. And you've got this message of love, or this person coming in, giving you some love, some compassion, some emotional support. It's going to happen in divine timing, right? You might just be sitting back, resisting, holding onto your coins, just like in this holding pattern, right? And protecting your heart. But it looks like you're waiting on this, or you're wishing that things were like this. But I think that they will. I think it's going to happen, but it's going to happen in divine timing. So it just, you know, temperance is patience, right? It is divine timing. It's, you see the sun is in the distance there. Sun's coming out. Even in the death card, if you look, the back of the death card, the sun's coming up. So we're going to be coming out of this cycle, this holding pattern, this burdensome cycle this toxic behavior, this toxic reunion here, or toxic union. Actually, I said reunion, so some of you might be having a reunion with this toxic situation. Right now, you might just be feeling like you're separated or out of communication with your partner. Interesting. I love these readings because it's surprising for me when I do a reading because they're all so different. Let me see if I can get a good shuffle out of these. I'm running out of room on my table here. Do comment below. I like to know. I like to read your comments and see how this is aligning with what's going on with you. Might not be much in the way of clarifying because I'll tell you these cards don't want to move. Let's just see if we can find out about the Lover's reverse. What can you tell us about the Lover's reverse here? Okay. You're not feeling like you're being having a victory here. Still, I think that's more delays because the Wands are things that you're passionate about. It's the Six of Wands in reverse. What else can you tell us about the Lovers reversed here for Gemini for April 2020? Why are the Lovers reversed here for Gemini? Please tell us. Too many cards, folks. Why are the Lovers reversed here for Gemini? Too many cards. Why are the Lovers reversed here for Gemini? Olivia's about to come running through. She'll probably go that way, if you're interested. Oh, she faked me out. She went that way instead. She did that on purpose. She knew I was talking about her. Lovers reversed here. Why do we have the Lovers reversed for Gemini for April 2020? Please tell us. You're not feeling like the universe has your back. You're not trusting. This might be their energy. They're upside down in terms of making a decision. And we did get the we did get the Three of Hearts, the Three of Swords in reverse. This is coming out of disappointment and heartache. And you've got the Chariot coming in quickly. This is Cancerian energy. You might be waiting on a Cancer. Coming in quickly. Coming out of this situation where you're feeling disappointed and, heartache. Tell us about Death reversed here. Why is Death reversed here for Gemini for April 2020? Why is Death reversed here for Gemini April 2020? Why is the Death card reversed here for Gemini April 2020, please? One card. Okay, the Hermit. We need to go within. We need to go within to understand what this is that we're not willing to let go. Yeah, the Knight of Cups in reverse. So it's something emotional. Yeah, and you got the Four of Cups reversed too. So there's something emotional that you're finding emotionally fulfilling that you're not willing to let go. Even though you may think that it's right. Yeah, you're not working on it. You're not working on it at all. You're like, yeah, we're just going to stay here. Why is the Seven of Swords reversed here for Gemini? What can you tell us about the Seven of Swords reversed? Yeah. Look at this, because you have the Ten of Wands here in the upright. So you have these burdens. The burdens are going to be released. But whoever it is that you're dealing with, you might have this female swords energy here who is being very bitchy, very immature, very difficult to reason with. And so you're going to be, you're either feeling like you're being sabotaged or you're like each man for himself here. You're just going to worry about what makes you happy at the expense of other people. Sometimes you do have to practice that level of self-care. But I don't see you moving out of this situation right now. Because I don't think you want to. Yeah. You're going to be hearing from this person. They're going to be coming in with either a gift, a small offer of love. Right? And you got Temperance reversed here now. So this is you're losing patience over it, but you did have, you know, temperance in the upright, which is the divine timing, so it will happen. In the meanwhile, just rest and recuperate. It's going to happen. You're going to be hearing from that person you're waiting to hear from. You just need to be patient. Let's get an affirmation card from the Good Tarot, Colette Baron Reed. 20 minutes. We're going to close out this reading here with an affirmation card from Colette Baron Reed. Give us a card, please, for Gemini for April 2020. What do the Geminis need to know for April 2020? What is the message? Five of Air. And I will read to you out of the book what the affirmation is. Can you see her? She's a gorgeous ballerina. She's in the air. You see the 5 doves flying around her. Let me read to you from the book. Excuse me. 5 of Air. Tension and conflict. Conflict is a good way to see my motives and intentions. I can use this experience to grow into a more authentic version of myself. It's not important to win. It's important to have integrity. Other people have different ways of thinking and may not always be in agreement with me. I open to this opportunity to live and let live. All right, so what did we say? Very interesting. So what did we say? You know, I was just saying how I don't think that you are willing to let go of this situation right now, which is obviously, you know, codependent, toxic. This recommends coming out of this behavior, but you're resisting. You're not really feeling that's what you want to do, right? You're staying right where you're at. You're waiting on this, and maybe for right now this is what you need. You know, maybe you need that emotional support from this knight coming in, and it will happen in divine timing. But I actually think the divine timing is going to be very soon, because you got the Chariot here. And I think you're going to be celebrating to some extent. You'll be getting a message that makes you very happy, because you got this Star card. But I think for right now, what you need to do in the meantime, do not lose your patience, strike a balance, and, you know, practice some rest and recuperation. Go within. This guy showed up again in the reverse. So you had the Hermit, and then the Hermit in reverse. So make sure that you're going within, think about things, trust your intuition, trust your inner guidance. And I think that April is going to turn out to be a really good month. I think you have a return. I think someone that you've been waiting for, your lover, someone who gives you emotional support is going to be coming back to you. And you'll feel like you can lay some of your burdens down, right? And I get it. The laying down of burdens. Yeah. Enjoy. I hope everything works out well for you, Gemini. Do like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments below. I'm going to be opening up personal readings very soon, and I will be putting out a video about that, and I will be linking in the description box how you can get a personal reading with me. It will have the pricing and everything on there, and it will be through Venmo. And I'm going to be opening them up to a very limited number of people initially. So when you hear about it, you might want to jump on it pretty quickly, because they won't stay open for long. All right. I hope you all are taking care of yourself and following all the guidelines that are out there, and that you're doing well. Be good to yourself and practice some great self-care, Gemini. Next month, it looks like things are going to be going pretty good for you. All right. Take care. Peace out.